Behind me is a golf course, well, a part of it here in Germany. You know, golf is something like business, because you have to plan the power, the angle, and everything before you make the shot. I know nothing about golf, but I know a little bit about motorcycles. This is the top of the line, the highest in the food chain as far as a naked motorcycle in the stable of KTM is concerned. The new SuperDuke 1390R Evo. This is the Evo version, which has a semi-active suspension. The Duke has been there for 3 decades now. So this is the 30 years of Duke special edition. Well, all the Dukes which have been produced this year have this badge over them. And the Duke was one motorcycle which has changed the destiny of a company. And of course, that company is KTM. And not only Duke did that, but I think the partnership with Bajaj in India, that was a masterstroke to win a lot of money, a lot of business, and a lot of young people, which is kind of little ironical because golf is not for young people, generally speaking, but motorcycling is. This bike has always been characterized by its looks first. This bike actually demands you to be a hooligan. There are people who just do a lot of illegal, dangerous stuff on bikes, and for some reason, most of those people will be found riding KTM 390s, 250s, and sometimes even 200s. Probably because the engine demands a lot of throttle and it gives you that pocket rocket feeling. And that's why the inner child comes out and you start acting like a hooligan. Ring the throttle, feel the torque, feel the raw, the roughness, the power beneath you. This is what essentially the Duke series is all about. And of course, the looks also, like I said, complement. This Duke is not for the faint-hearted. You really need a check on your temperament. You really need to have that fine control over your right hand. The power is insane. It's almost like a two-stroke. It's almost like an electric motorcycle, even though this is only 190 horsepower. And with every passing year, the front, the shrouds, they have been getting wider and wider, sharper and sharper. I still remember 2011, the first Duke was launched in India, the Duke 200, and I rode it on the Chakan track. I think 25 horsepower out of the 200cc mill, which was a huge deal back then. And it was very light and it's razor sharp. So what I did, I put an orange on the track and I decided that I will squash the orange with my knee, and I did that. Today, the KTM SuperDuke maintains that philosophy. So KTM says on their official website that the power to weight ratio is almost 1:1. But there are motorcycles which have an insane, even more insane power to weight ratio. The difference between this Super Naked and other Nakeds is that it feels faster. The torque comes much earlier, and the big V-twin, it delivers power in a completely different way than if you compare it with an inline 4 or even a V4. That is why people love this motorcycle.